Hi, it's Gita and this is Swamp Watch, Congressional Edition. Last week I told you about some votes that were coming up in the House of Representatives, and I have an update for you on many of those votes. First of all, the Halt Fentanyl Act, which increased criminal penalties for the distribution of fentanyl. That passed the House 321 to 104, so it will now go to the President for signature and likely become our next new law. There were 3 acts pertaining to the District of Columbia that were voted on. All 3 of them passed largely along party lines, but there were some Democrats who supported them as well. One of those acts mandated that the DC police force has to comply with all federal immigration enforcement activities. A second one revised the disciplinary procedures for DC police force, striking language that required collective bargaining on disciplinary procedures, as well as shortening the statute of limitations when people can file suit against the police force. And finally, the House voted to bar the District of Columbia from allowing non-citizens to vote in local elections on local matters. 2 other bills passed in the House last week. The American Entrepreneurs First Act now require proof of citizenship for certain small business loans. That passed 217 to 190. A number of Democrats voted against this bill because it would exclude people who are here as legal immigrants from many small business loans. So, for example, green card holders would not be eligible for certain loans to support launching their own small businesses. And something that passed with fairly unanimous support, 373 to 14, was the American Cargo for American Ships Act. That act requires that any cargo being shipped by the Federal Department of Transportation has to be shipped on US-owned ships.